안녕하세요.
Hi everyone.
Hey guys, it's Ava. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be sorting and putting away photo cards into my binders. I have a decent number of photo cards to store, a lot of 17 as usual, but also two groups had a comeback last month, and they are Stacy and P1 Harmony, both of which that I collect. So we have some cards for that as well. So I have all the cards in here. I have not sleeved them, so we are going to do that first. Okay, so like I said, P1 Harmony had a comeback, so I do have a lot of photo cards for them. I collect 3 members, Jiyoung, Teo, and Intak, but I collect Jiyoung a little more thoroughly than the other members. And then we have some Stacy photo cards. That's gonna go there, some rosé, and then I collect Isa from Stacy, but this photo card of Yoon was just too cute. So when I pulled her, I knew that I had to at least keep one of them. And then the other exciting thing is that I have quite a few Hoshi photo cards to put away. And some of these have been ones that I've been waiting or trying to get for a super long time. Okay, that will all go here and here. Perfect. So for 17, I always use Dragon Shield Clear Classics. They are the standard size, and I like them because they are clear on both sides, so you can see the back just as well as the front. I do use the clear matte for some other groups that I collect, and I think clear matte's nice because it adds some opacity to parts of the sleeve where you don't have a photo card, so the edges would be a little bit more opaque than the parts that show the photo card. And that's nice if you want to kind of highlight the photo card in your binder. They're also cheaper, so if you are someone who's looking to save like $1 or $2, the clear matte is good for that. So as you can tell, I am sleeving these 17 Going magazine photo cards. I wasn't intending on collecting all 13 members, so when I originally bought the magazines for my group order, I didn't buy sets for myself, but after seeing them come out, I knew that I wanted them all, so I ended up buying 2 more magazines with the photo cards. Honestly, this is something that I should have seen coming. Whenever I tell myself that I'm not going to collect an OT13 set, especially if it's like a pretty easy one to do, I always end up wanting it. So we have both the black and white versions. I've already taken Hoshi's out and put them away, so I just have the other 12 members in here. Not only are these photo cards super cute, but I also just love that they were born from a Going episode. For those of you who maybe aren't as familiar with 17, they have this like variety show that they do every week called Going 17. We like to abbreviate it as GOSE for short. And the premise of the episodes is basically anything that they want it to be. Before every season, they have like a brainstorming session where the members just throw out crazy ideas, and then the editors pick and choose some of those ideas and modify them a little bit to act as the plot for an episode. So they've done everything from haunted houses to playing Mafia, but like elaborate games of Mafia. They often do a lot of like human or social manipulation games. So the most recent one was sort of that, where they had one of the members try to manipulate the other members into like giving him money and things like that. There's a term for it. What am I thinking of? Social deception. A lot of social deception games on Going 17. Anyways, these photo cards came from an episode of Going 17 where they staged a photo shoot, and they actually did a real photo shoot. So they had stylists, they had people that were taking pictures, taking videos, they had DJs, all this stuff. And from those pictures in that whole episode, they created a magazine, which they sold, and it sold really, really well. Proceeds went to charity, which was really amazing. And then included in the magazine were photo cards. So each magazine came with all 13 members, And like I said, they're really, really nice photo cards. And also, I love going 17. I think most carats do. It's probably one of the best parts about standing 17. It's just a very cherished part of the fandom, and we all love it so much. It's just really nice because they were the ones that produced everything and took the photos. So yeah. Very, very happy to have these. It will be going in my 17 binder, which is already so full, but what can you do when you collect a group that has 13 members? I love this photo of Sungwon. He's so cute in that one. I prefer the white version over the black version. There are some really nice black version photo cards, but I just really like the outfits for the white version a bit more. I also don't love that all the black versions have this like red backdrop. I don't know, but that's just me. Both are really cute though. So that makes up the most of the 17 photo cards that I have to put away. I also do have a few other things. We have an incomplete concert photo card, we have a winter trading card photo card, and then an AL1 as well as an ode. I've gotten a few questions about when I'll be filming another binder update, and I promise it's really soon. I'm just waiting on a few more photo cards to arrive so that I can complete my node collection, and once that's done, I'm going to film it. It won't be a completely up-to-date binder collection because I will be missing some things from their most recent Japanese comeback, but I don't want to wait for that because by the time I get those photo cards, they'll probably be in the midst of like a Korean comeback or something like that. So I think I'm just gonna wait for an ode to be done, and then I'll film all my binders then. These are my 17 photo cards. Let me put them over here, and then let's sleeve my Hoshi photo cards as well. This is the last Hoshi DVD photo card that I need. This is a photo card from one of the merch items from OTU in Seoul. Oh, not to mention that when I do film it, I probably won't be 100% done with my Hoshi spider photo cards because that's gonna take a while, seeing as there are 50 photo cards for that. And then we also have some really exciting broadcast photo cards. So this is Hoshi's Busok Soon Just Do It broadcast photo card. We also have a Sunflower Hoshi, which is my favorite Hoshi broadcast card of all time. This is from Home Promotions. And then we have this one, which is a Fear broadcast photo card, and it features Beret Hoshi, who is so cute. Oh, I love these so much. So that is that. And now we are going to change sleeves. So I'm switching to these skinnier sleeves. These are the BCW board game sleeves. And I do this because the pages for my A5 binders are smaller and can't fit the Dragon Shield sleeves. So we have some rosé photo cards. I'm all done with her, Polaroids, but I bought her last one on Mercari, so I'm gonna have to wait for that to come in before I'm done with her. I am still missing 2 of her postcards though. And then this is one of the Apple Music pre-order cards. Okay, we have one Yua photo card. I'm so excited about Oh My Girl's comeback, which is happening in, oh my goodness, 4 days? Is it happening in 4 days? It's happening in 4 days, my gosh. The concept looks really cute, and I'm just so excited that Oh My Girl is finally having a comeback. It's been about a year since their last comeback, which is a very long time, so very excited to be collecting her. And then we have a lot of ISA photo cards. These are the album photo cards. This is the pre-order card from MMT, and then I have this one here that my friend made. It's just a fan-made card, and I'm just gonna put it in my binder anyways. And then last but certainly not least is P1 Harmony. Guys, I have so much love for P1 Harmony. They are such a talented group, and I love their newest album so much. I know I said I was only gonna collect album photo cards for them, but I lied, so we are doing some non-album. I'm not planning on collecting everything, that's too much, but for Jiyoung, I'm definitely going to be buying a few more things for him. I don't even know how it happened. P1 Harmony are such a dark horse. They kind of came out of nowhere. I wasn't really expecting to like them as much as I do now. And yeah, that's all I really got. They're just a really, really lovely bunch of boys, and they are such a joy to watch. So that is how I ended up with this stack of photo cards for them. Okay, so now that we are done sleeving things, let's go ahead and put things in my binders. Let's just start with P1 Harmony because they're already separated. So I have moved my P1 Harmony collection into a different binder. I figured because they seem to be increasing the number of photo cards quite a bit with each comeback, and the fact that I am collecting 3 members, that they should have their kind of own designated binder. So here we are. This is one of the Beyond D A5 binders. I had the hardest time deciding on a Polaroid because Jiyoung takes a lot of selfies and he's pretty good at them. I ended up settling on this one. This is a photo of him wearing the same outfit that he wore during their cover of Conan Gray's Maniac. I can't tell you how many times I've watched that video. I love it so, so much. I think all of them sing or rap so well, and Jiyoung especially, I think, really shown in that cover. I know P1 Harmony has their current concept of like very hip-hop, very tough, kind of dystopian concept going on right now, and I totally love it, don't get me wrong, but I would love for them to do something similar to the same aesthetic and song genre as Maniac, something kind of like retro, I don't know, but like very young as well. So yes, that is this photo. I love that video so much. If you've never seen it, I would highly recommend it. It completely changed my life. Let's go ahead and get started. So we have photo cards from Disharmony Standout, and because we are on a different album, let's go ahead and put away these cards. So I do have most of Intact's photo cards already done because I got them from my group order. I did not pull a single Jiyoung album card, unfortunately, but what can you do? Okay, so these are pre-order cards. All these are pre-order cards, and then more pre-order cards. So I did buy albums from 3 different places: Weverse, K-Town for You, and Wonderwall, and each of them came with pre-order cards. So I ended up keeping Teo's and Intact's for Wonderwall as well as Weverse, and then I also have Jiyoung's from both those places as well as K-Town for You. I am going to start by putting away Jiyoung's cards. He is going to have the 4 album cards in here. I don't have any of those on hand yet, so we're just going to leave that blank. And then let's do his pre-order cards. What I think I'm going to end up doing is put these 3 on one page, and then I'm going to get another one to fill up this spot. I don't love the K-Town for You pre-order cards, only because his hair is very bowl cut-y in these ones, and I've expressed it before, but I'm not the biggest fan of his current hairstyle. I think when they style it well, like they do in this picture, it's totally fine, but I hate it when they comb the bangs down and you just see how bowl cutty it is. I don't know. He's cute either way, so it doesn't matter, but I just miss his old hairstyle so much. I am such a pro long-haired Jiyoung stan. And then these are the Wonderwall photo cards, so they are a lot cuter, I think. I did pull his random pre-order card, which is really exciting. And then this is the one that came with all the albums. Okay, so that is this page. I will also probably be buying another photo card to fill up the spot. And then we get to these other fellows, so I will do Intact first. I love Intact's album photo cards. They're so adorable. He's a very good selfie taker, and he's also very confident, and it definitely shows. So I have 3 of his 4. I just need 1 more for him. And then I don't have any of Teo's, so I'll be buying that. And then this page will be used to hold their pre-order cards. I have these 2 from Weavers, and then I'm going to put these 2 from Wonderwall here, and then these will go on a different page. I probably won't end up buying any more pre-order cards for them unless I see them for really cheap. None of the other companies have really stood out to me. I know that they have pre-order cards from MMT, from FNC, and then there's 1 or 2 other ones, but none that I'm like dying to have, so we'll see. I also can't really afford to be buying that many photo cards right now with lots of comebacks happening, as well as a 17 comeback probably also happening pretty soon. And honestly, that's okay. I don't mind blank spots on these pages if there's 2 of them. I just don't like it when there's 3 photo cards that are occupied, because just having 1 empty is really, I just don't love having 1 spot empty. So that is what we have so far. I've already purchased 3 of Young's photo cards on Mercari Japan, so that is going to be coming in a few weeks, and then I'll probably also just end up buying Teo's as well. So yay, I'm so excited to be collecting Pure and Harmony. They are such a talented group. I know they're still rookies and new, but they're going to be so big. I can tell they're just so immensely talented and likable. You can't not like them. And yeah, that is it for this binder. This is my Miscellaneous girl group binder. I have Oogie, Chaeyoung, and Isa. So let's flip to Isa's page. And then these are cards from their debut album. And then I have these ones here. So I actually have not really decided how I want to do this. I think I'm just going to put her album photo cards on this page and then put these other ones on that second page. Let's do this. Oh, look at that. She's wearing fun hats in one of these, and then the other one is her with her long hair down. Ta-da! So cute. And then here we will put this pre-order card, this fan-made card, and then we'll also put Yoon right over here. And this is the card that my friend made. And that is that for this page. And I do have one more thing to put away, and it's this Isa square postcard. She's wearing pigtails in this one, really cute. Okie doke, and we are all set with Isa. So I have completed her collection, I'm all caught up, and I'm ready for their next comeback, whenever that will be. Next, we are just gonna put away this one photo card for Yua. I still need to make a Polaroid for her. I just haven't decided which one I want, so it's been blank. Okay, we're gonna put this one away. Like I said, I'm really excited that Oh My Girl's having a comeback in just a few days. So that is that for Yua, nice and fast. Then we get to my rosé binder, which is quite stuffed. Now that she's had her solo, we do have a lot of things in here. I have these photo cards, and then I have postcards for her as well, which are definitely going to add some bulk. So I have these pages in here right now. I'm going to actually just put this one in here. If it looks the exact same, it's because they basically are. This one's a little bit further out, but they're from 2 different locations. This is from Apple Music, and then this one is K-Town, and you can tell from the backs. I'm going to move these around though. So we'll put this in here. So let me actually rearrange these now that I have a few more. I think I'm going to put this one here, and then we can swap things around a little bit. This is my favorite Polaroid of all. I think she looks really cute playing the piano. Okay, so that is all done there. And then we have postcards to put away. So let me add some more one pocket pages. I just basically organize this by outfit and scene so that they're all kind of grouped together. Okay, so that is actually all that we have for Rosé. Oh my goodness, this binder is getting so full. I might have to make a second one for her, maybe larger inclusions in the future, but for now I think we're okay. So that is all for Rosé, and then with that we can go ahead and move on to 17. So 17, so much to talk about always. Let me get this organized just a little bit first. Okay, that's fine, and then let's split these up. So they had their Japanese comeback with Hitori Janai, and I'm still waiting for my albums to arrive. I actually joined a group order for them, so they probably won't be here for a little bit. I actually have purchased basically all of Hoshi's photo cards already though, but they are so cute, so I definitely want more than one for them. What am I doing? Okay, so yes, they had their Japanese comeback. Their title track was called Hitori Janai, which stands for Not Alone in Japanese. And it was such a phenomenal track. It's definitely COVID inspired, meaning that it definitely makes references to being alone and maintaining friendships during coronavirus. And there's a lot of scenes in the music video that kind of showcase that. It's a gorgeous track. I think that's applicable for a lot of situations. And it's so pretty. It's such a beautiful music video. 17 always pulls through with their Japanese tracks, and this time is no exception. So let's just get you in order. Perfect. Okay. Okay, I apologize for that. I got interrupted with a phone call. Anyways, so these are the photo cards that I have to put away for 17. So with that, let's just go right on ahead. I actually have quite a few photo cards in here that are going to be the last photo card that I need to finish a set or collection, so I'm really excited. The first of these is actually one that I don't think that I've really shown too much on camera before, and that is this Miscellaneous early 17 collection that I have right here. As you can tell, a lot of these photo cards are very different from one another, and that's because they're from different albums. So we have Boys B, we have Love and Letter Repackage, and we also have AL1. The reason I have this weird amalgamation of all these different photo cards is because the majority of these were my original pulls from the albums. Because I didn't pull any duplicates of any members, I decided that I would just buy the members that I didn't have and make this kind of weird set. I just really didn't want to sell or part with some of these photo cards. I think a lot of these are really, really cute, especially the Love and Letter Repackage ones. And because I didn't need them to trade for Hoshi's, I decided that I would keep them. So yes, the only photo card that I've been missing for the longest time is Ming Hao, and I wanted this one specifically. It's this photo card of him with his arm outstretched, and he looks really adorable. He is going to go right over here. I'm so happy to finally be done with this collection. It's been unfinished for about the last 5 to 6 months, I would say. Probably longer, actually, now that I think about it. But yeah, it's finally done and over with, so hooray for that. The collection that we're going to go to next is one that I've been prioritizing heavily, and that is An Ode. So I've been very close to being done with An Ode for the longest time. I have most everything coming through a group order, but I actually just realized that I am missing one photo card that I don't have on the way, and it's this. Let me see if I can find it. It's one of the Begin photo cards, and it's this one right over here of Dokyam. I don't know why I thought I had this. I don't know, maybe I traded for it or bought it or something like that, and it just got lost in the mail, but I'm actually missing this one, so I do have to get that. Everything else is accounted for though. We are going to be putting away this one photo card that was gifted to me by a lovely subscriber. Thank you so much, Omar, if you are watching. It's this really cute June photo card, and it's actually one of my favorites of him. So really excited to have him. And with that, we are going to now move on to my 17 non-album collection. And here are some pages that I've already set up for the Going magazine photo cards. Like I said, this is a collection that I'm really excited to have. When I originally bought my Going magazines for my group order, I didn't claim any full sets for myself because I was actively trying not to collect all 13 of these. I don't know why. I think I was going through one of my minimalist, Ava needs to be more strict with her collection and trying to cut down things and minimize costs phases. So I told myself I was only going to collect Hoshi's cards, and I was not going to keep or buy or obtain any of the OT13 photo cards. Of course, once I actually saw the photo cards and held them in my hands, I knew that I wanted them. So here we are. I kind of mentioned this earlier, but Going 17 is just one of those pieces of content in the fandom that we all really truly love because it's so funny. The members play such an active role in it, and it's just one of the best parts of being a carat. These photo cards, while also being very cute, are also just really special for that reason. So I put away the white back versions, and now we are doing the black back versions. There is a plane flying overhead because that's always what happens when I film these videos. So I generally prefer the white back versions for all of these photo cards, with a few exceptions. I really like Joshua's black back version, this one right over here, as well as Sungchol's. I think they're also really cute. I just don't love this red curtain that they have in the background. It's very red, which is just me stating the obvious, but yeah. So yay! Dino is also really cute in this one. So yay, we have all of these all set, and now we can move on to the concert and just other random items, photo cards. So we are going to be putting away these two, both of which are the last photo card that I need. Here we have the very, very infamous Pouty / Kissy Mingyu, and he is the last incomplete concert photo card that I need. Ugh, so happy to be done with this. He was a hard man to find. And then we have Mr. Dino, and he is gonna go right over here for my winter trading cards set. So this binder is actually all done. Let's close her on up. Now we move on to Hoshi, and my goodness, has it been a month for Harangdans. So first off, you'll notice that my binder looks pretty different. I've just been decorating and redecorating this binder pretty non-stop. I definitely need to figure out a way to keep some of these items in place though, because they keep sliding. Anyways, yes, so this is what the binder looks like right now. Let me see if I can't show you guys. Yeah, I have a lot of doodles, stickers, freebies, and things that people have given to me or that I've purchased on this side. And I actually did change the front cover of this binder. So I know it's been that picture of Hoshi from his calendar page for the absolute longest time, basically forever, I think. But I moved that photo into his other binder, and then this is the collage that used to be on the front of this binder that I've moved over here. And the reason why I did that was because I thought it kind of fit in with this kind of homemade collage, colorful aesthetic that I have going on. So very different, I know. I still find it really weird to flip open this binder and not see his giant face staring back at me. Anyways, we have some non-album things to put away for Hoshi. I'm also going to be finishing a very exciting collection for him, and that is his DVD collection. So we have this photo card right here. This is his Ideal Cut in Seoul normal DVD photo card. These are one of the harder photo cards to find for any of the members. I'm not sure why, because it's still in print. You can still buy this from stores. I think it has to do with the fact that each DVD only came with one photo card, whereas some of the other DVDs come with like 3 or so. So anyways, he was hard to find. I did buy him on Mercari Japan for not a horrible price, but definitely one of the more expensive DVD photo cards that I've purchased. All right, now the other thing that we will be putting away are broadcast cards. So here we have 3 broadcast cards, and these 2 are my 2 favorite broadcast cards of all time. And I also really love this Busoksun one because I just love Busoksun in general. Really happy to have all of these. And we actually have 3 spots, so I'm just gonna fill these in. I don't collect all of Hoshi's broadcast cards, just the ones that I want, and there are still a few that I want, but the sunflower and beret broadcast cards were my top priority for the longest time, so I'm so happy to have them. So yay! Oh my god, this page is so expensive. I don't even want to think about how much money is on this 9-pocket page, my gosh. Okay, and that is it for this binder. So let's move on to my other Hoshi binder. So like I mentioned, this month has been very tough as a Hoshi stan just because so many things were released for him. Obviously, we had his solo debut / mixtape, Spider. We got the trading card and other merch that came with it. We also have a photo books that have photo cards, and he also had his first feature on the front of a magazine. I was just thinking about it the other day about how the majority of the group orders that I have going on right now are all Hoshi related. I'm obviously very happy to be running group orders for him. He's my ultimate bias, but it's definitely been a stressful and hectic month to kind of get all those group orders going, especially because Pledis did not give us a lot of information before dropping those items. I haven't decided yet where I'm going to put those items. I'll probably end up putting his solo stuff in the other binder, I think. Yeah, it just makes more sense that way. So the item that I'm going to be putting away is actually this photo card from one of the merch items for OTU Seoul. This came with the lanyard, and I actually have his other merch photo card, which is a photo card that came with the pin or button or something, coming with my next batch. So they're both going to go on here, and I think I'm just going to put them in these 2 spots, and I will put a freebie or something in here. Okay, so that is that. Yeah, and that actually is the end of it for this video. We have lots of comebacks happening in the month of May. Oh My Girl is coming back, NCT Dream is having their first full album comeback, which I am so stoked for. I don't think I talk about Dream too much on my channel, but they're actually one of my favorite groups. Probably right up there just below like my alts and things like that. And I'm so excited for them. This full album is long overdue. And like I said, Oh My Girl hasn't had a comeback in a year, so I'm also really excited about that. And then of course, there is a 17 Korean comeback just looming in the horizon. I know it. It's either going to be like end of May or beginning of June. And I'm really excited, but also really nervous because there's going to be so much stuff to collect for everybody. I just know it. So yes. And so that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are finishing or just finished your finals, congratulations. I hope you have a restful and relaxing summer break in front of you. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.
Eyes of Tiger. I 호시. Eyes of Tiger.
그거는 덕무 아니고 너무 시선.
I love Tiger. Yeah.